Hey everyone, welcome back to Clutter Free Conversations. I'm really excited about today's topic.
Me too. Lately, I've been feeling overwhelmed by how much stuff I've accumulated.
Oh, I can relate to that. Did you hear that the average person spends over 153 days of their life searching for misplaced items,
Wait, seriously? 153 days? That's insane.
right? That's almost half a year spent just looking for things we've lost.
Wow. I had no idea it was that bad.
I know, it's mind blowing.
Imagine what else we could do with that time. Maybe finally learn another language or binge watch that series everyone's talking about. And
Exactly. It really puts into perspective how clutter can steal our time.
yeah, but sometimes it's hard to let go of things.
I hear you. It's not easy to part with stuff we've grown attached to.
But do we really need all of it? Like, do I need 5 different spatulas?
5. Are you hosting a pancake flipping competition?
Shopping competition. Oh, maybe I should consider it.
Seriously, though, that's a lot of spatulas.
You're right. I guess I just accumulate things without noticing.
It's easy to do.
But sometimes I've gotten rid of something only to need it later.
Really? How often does that actually happen?
Well, not that often, but it feels like it could.
I get that fear, but holding on to everything just in case can lead to chaos.
Fair point. Maybe it's worth the risk to let some things go.
Think about the peace of mind you'll gain.
Speaking of peace of mind, have you ever noticed how a cluttered space can affect your mood?
Oh, absolutely. When my desk is messy, I can't focus at all.
Same here. I feel stressed just looking at the piles of paper.
Clutter definitely impacts our mental state.
That's why I try to tidy up at the end of each day.
Good habit. Maybe I should start doing that.
Give it a try. Even 5 minutes can make a difference.
But what about sentimental items? Those are the hardest to part with.
Definitely. I've struggled with that too.
Any tips on how to handle them?
Well, I've started keeping a memory box for the most special things.
That's a good idea. But what if the box gets full?
Then it's time to reevaluate what's truly important.
You're ruthless.
Maybe a little, but it helps keep things under control.
I suppose so. Maybe I'll start with the small box and see how it goes.
Sounds like a plan.
I read somewhere that minimalism isn't about having less, but making room for more of what matters.
That's a great way to look at it. It's about quality over quantity.
Exactly. But sometimes society pressures us into thinking more is better,
Tell me about it. Advertisements are constantly pushing the latest gadgets.
right? And we feel like we're missing out if we don't have them.
But do they really make us happier?
Honestly, not in the long run.
Agreed. Experiences tend to bring more lasting joy.
Speaking of experiences, remember that hiking trip we took last year?
How could I forget? That was amazing.
See, no amount of stuff can replace memories like that.
Very true.
Maybe we should plan another adventure soon.
I'm in. Any ideas?
Perhaps a weekend camping trip?
Perfect. Let's make it happen.
But back to minimalism, do you think it's harder to maintain with kids?
Oh, definitely. Kids come with a lot of stuff.
Tell me about it. Toys, clothes, school projects.
It can get overwhelming fast.
Any suggestions for managing it?
I've tried involving them in the decluttering process.
Really? How did that go?
Surprisingly well. We made it a game to see who could find toys to donate.
That's clever. I might try that with my nieces and nephews.
Give it a shot. It teaches them about sharing and organization.
Win-win.
Exactly.
But sometimes I feel guilty getting rid of things that were gifts.
Yeah, that can be tough.
What's your take on that?
I think once a gift is given, it's yours to do with as you please.
So it's okay to donate or recycle it?
In my opinion, yes. The giver wanted you to be happy, and if it's causing stress or clutter, it's not fulfilling that purpose.
That's a good point. I'll keep that in mind.
Great.
By the way, have you ever tried a digital declutter?
Oh, you mean cleaning up files and photos?
Yes, my phone storage is constantly full.
Same here. It's amazing how fast it fills up.
Any tips?
I try to go through my photos monthly and delete duplicates or ones I don't need.
That's smart. Maybe I'll set a reminder to do that.
Also, unsubscribing from emails you never read helps.
True. My inbox is a nightmare.
Mine was too, until I cleaned it up.
I guess decluttering isn't just about physical stuff.
Exactly. Our digital spaces need attention too.
Wow, I hadn't thought about that.
It's easy to overlook.
Who knew minimalism was so much work?
Ha! It does take effort, but it's worth it.
Agreed.
Well, we've covered a lot today.
Yes, and I think I've got some motivation to tackle my clutter.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for the inspiration.
My pleasure.
Before we wrap up, any final thoughts?
Just remember that minimalism is a personal journey. There's no one size fits all approach.
Good advice. I'll keep that in mind.
And to our listeners, we'd love to hear your stories and tips.
Absolutely. Share your experiences with us.
Thanks for joining us today.
Until next time, keep it simple and enjoy the little things.
Take care.